And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Whiskerwood on our Let's Play, where we're building a city with mice. I think I now have enough houses queued up to get everyone we currently have housed. Saying that just as we're about to receive another ship with more whiskers. So ship. So, more people specifically specialized in Explorers Guild. So each of these little modifiers, you've been wondering why I've been trying to assign them to the right task, provides bonuses to that guild's industries. So, in this case, this is food gathering and, like, lumber chopping. This is mining. Obviously, this is sort of industry work. And then farmers. Loner and slow. Not necessarily too bad for farmers. Well, feel free to probably take that. We do probably want another explorer. We can get the lumberjacks going a little bit better that way. Maybe don't need engineers, although I don't see any reason not to just take all these. We'll just take them all. The biggest reason I suppose to not take all of them is, you know, now I need more houses, right? Where we're kind of at. Let's swap you for the strong shoulders. Might try to get some food production going over here. While I'm thinking about it. Let's get another staircase there. Get a second thing of food. Farming. And then sort of industry-wise, we probably do want to get a sawmill. Although I should save up some logs for that, apparently. It's pretty log-intensive. We are expecting the tax collector tomorrow. The supply ship. C to exit. That mode. Okay. So you're set up. So let's figure out what farms we want to put over here. We've already got some cotton farms going. I think we'll try to get some berries so we got some reliable food. Oh, actually. That counts that field. Shift. Okay. So we'll make this the berry farm. And of course, we presumably want to put some farmers on the berry farm. We'll save up a little bit of lumber for getting the plank maker, which is the sawmill. Here we go. Where to put this? Don't want to block our road, so that would be a bad spot. Those it's going to be taking, probably dropping off our main stockpile for the moment, so it's not the worst of places for it right there. And then we just need to get, other than roads, we need to get some discoveries for what we can use planks with. Do you have apprentice? Do not have an apprentice. Thought we did. Might not have them assigned well. That's an entirely different problem. Agree. So not you. Optimist. Yeah, and apparently have no apprentices of... Oh, well, unassigned apprentices. Let's describe that a bit better. Might have some. Is there a way I can get an overview of my people? Yeah. Okay, so I do have a couple apprentices, so I could definitely assign someone to that spot, but they are specialists in other industries. Don't think we're necessarily that desperate for more planks. In the long run, I think planks will be more efficient than logs for a bunch of construction tasks, but of course we need those improved recipes first. We don't currently have them. Bunch of poor whiskers are going to sleep outside. Into day 5. And yeah, you can already see the fresh arrivals is definitely in priority going down a lot. And we are eating about as many berries as we are making, so that's one reason to get farming going for food. Tax collector arrives today. We should have enough to appease the tax collector. Check. So we definitely have some deposits we haven't been using. Not sure we're that desperate to mine the stone to get to the more copper. I think that's what we got there. Yeah, that's copper. So we can mine some stone to get to the copper. Oh, and there's the tax collector arriving. So if we want schematics, and we do, we got a 50% chance as long as we do the minimum A. None of our cotton's been harvested yet. Let's be starting with copper, which I think we're paying 21 each for. Is that it? Yeah. That's a full shipment. That gives them machinery and bread, which will supply us extra food, as well as some other... I didn't even notice what the effect was last time, honestly. Although more ration meals wouldn't be too bad, I think. Although now I'm up in the shipping coal or berries, which we could do. That's not too possible. Sure, we'll do that. So like, great. So I can either get gears or I can get lumber and planks again if we want to be building faster. I think we'll grab another gear. We only got the one for the moment. We'll go back up to 2 doing that. And we should get a couple drop-offs. There it is. Plank blockhouse. Basic blockhouse for 2 uses planks. That's probably what we're going to do. And we get 2 choices here. So the question is, do I want the mushroom cultivation? Enables the farmers to grow mushrooms on farmland, but it needs to be in dark places or underground. Okay. Yeah, let's grab those 2. Oops. So we currently have 5 unhoused. Probably get back to building houses. At least trying to build houses. So yeah, we are definitely expecting some cotton to come in. And hopefully we'll start moving the cotton instead of the depletable copper. Camp is idle because you're struggling to get to the existing nearby wood. So that just means it's time to put in some more stairs. There we go. Anyway, that'll provide us with 3 housing. We have 5 on house, so we'll save up the planks for another one of those. Or we'll get more people in, and then we'll reevaluate from there. Inbound cotton. Okay. The cotton's about as good as the copper is at selling. Okay, so 2 people are going to be unhoused, which is a bit of a shame for the unhoused. But we're working to make that better. Yeah, all our factories require machinery. Get maximum approval. Some people do want to take a bath, so that's maybe something we want to be contemplating in the future, is that we might want that service available. And yes, the administrative tax and the population tax kick in more. And some people happen to be happy that they're in the comfortable housing instead of the basic housing. So 2 equals 4, 14... Okay, so the housing... Comfortable housing isn't that much better than the basic housing, apparently, for that tier. Or at least for the people who are in it, they don't care that much differently about them. 1 star, 2 star... Although there's 2 people in that one, so it might just be a little bit of a balancing effect there. I'm expecting to get the pirates, which we're told to say no to, and the whiskers. So this is the pirates.
We are but humble seafarers, who having torn off the shackles of the kingdom, find ourselves in great need. In past times of want, wise and generous whisker colonies have supplied us with everything they had. You should follow their example, and do it quickly. There's nothing more detestable and worthy of destruction than a greedy colony.
So, the only thing I could give them that would appease them at all would be the machinery, which I don't think we're going to give to them. Right? We could say, hey, we're going to give you the machinery, they'd be perfectly happy. We've been told to say no, and I don't want to give them the machinery. So, about to accept 6 of our buildings being damaged. Oh, we've got a injured person. Physically injured and needs treatment. Oh dear. And then yeah, we want to get the repairs underway. Mark for repair, we got the wood for that. We got the planks for that, so that's not a concern. Got the wood for that, so that's not a concern. Then we got a whisker ship with more whiskers. An apprentice engineer. So we definitely want them. Pessimist. We'd prefer no negative traits, but that's fine. Most of our work is pretty heavy work, so we probably don't want weak knees. Probably don't want snores. So we'll probably take these 2 and actually don't accept the rest. Okay.
You have been entrusted by your fellow Whiskers to lead their colony. This is the highest honor any whisker can attain. The teeming masses of mainland whiskers are pleading to live in colonies such as yours. They wish only to serve the crown on a wild island such as yours. Do not disappoint them. Grow your colony to 21 whiskers, so you can start paying some real taxes.
Start paying some real taxes. But the reward is, for one situation, pay a little bit less. So we'll accept the quest.
There have been reports of pirates' ransom demands,
and
you have been entrusted by your fellow whiskers.
Okay. We just accept 2 more, so we probably want more houses. Start with the plank abode here. And put 1 there. Let's see how that works. Oh, they don't necessarily have the planks for both of those, only the planks for 1. I was actually thinking about that. Cancel that one so they don't deliver the planks to the wrong one. Once the first one's fully delivered, we'll probably tell them to build the other one as well, and they can take their time delivering the planks to the second one. Oh, and you're about done, or almost done. We need to do the forger at least, okay. So, move you. Say there. Find some farmers here. And then over here, we want to assign explorers. So I think we got all the jobs reassigned. Okay, I don't mind conquering into the hill a little bit there. I think it's time to accept that we will harvest a little bit of stone at least. Dock ship about to leave. We look at it. Yep, that's... Those are people we don't want to bring because they have the snore, that we have weak knees. We don't need the weak knees, and snore wouldn't be too bad, but we don't need the miner at the moment. Unless I want to get a second miner going. You know, I think we only have 2 unhoused, so should be getting some bonus approval. Although, yeah, only 2 were outside. Fresh arrivals is going down because we only got fresh arrival from the new 2 people, so not a big bonus there. And our clothing's wearing out. Some people don't like the hard labor. Some people would prefer higher quality housing, which they're just going to have to deal with. And our food quality is probably going down a bit because we're down to just basically berries. heavy rain. Our move speed is soaked,
Please,
exposed to water tanks.
may we have
wet.
better housing? This new island was exciting for a bit, but that excitement is worn off. I wake up each day to the smell of damp. If our lodgings don't improve...
Okay, you want 21 housing space. So that's only one more than what we've got queued up right now. We'll go ahead and get a log cabin in somewhere. And there's our supply ship. I think I do want the clothing. It's going to help a little bit with our ongoing problems. The plank's not going to hurt either. So tomorrow we'll get the Whisker ship and we'll get the line must go up completed. Although we may delay accepting it until we actually have some taxes too. Because I suspect the Whisker ship will arrive post paying us taxes. Operating 609% efficiency, that's nice. Saw those plates. We got the housing space. We actually got housing before people have arrived.
Please, may we have better housing? This new island was exciting for...
Sure, take the trinkets. I don't think we got very much approval there because the approval was capped. But... Oh, and our storage is approaching capacity. So, what industry do I want to build next? We would require some flax. Could actually build more storage. Storage shed. Just some logs. Logistics hub. Sure, we'll build some of these. Give us a little bit more storage. Okay, I guess we'll go for more food next. We'll do some fishing docks. This is to work down the storage and to, you know, have some storage. Okay, so by default it accepts everything. Or does it accept nothing? It accepts nothing by default. So this one's right next to where we want planks. So we'll tell... Oh no, it does accept everything by default. Only allow logs and planks, please, on that one. we going to finish you before the day ends? No. It's going to set that one to only do cotton. Oh, so we're not digging that hole because it's just not close enough to the hole, that's fair. Everyone is housed, so we should have a bunch of reasonably happy people. Just got the achievement for getting a tax bill over 377. Yeah, population taxes. Administration and population tax go up every day. Okay. And then mostly positive thoughts, although we're not really cashing in on any of them. And yeah, clothing. Clothing's the big bad one at the moment. Well, then bathing. And they want specific places to eat. Okay. Okay, you need the apprentice farmer. I'm gonna put people who are just not farming specialized on you for the moment, so you can make fish either way. In theory, we're gonna get more people today, so we want to swap those guys out. We get better people for that task. We'll get him a bathing spot. We'll get him a eatery. Eatery doesn't care who's in it. Not super far from the storage, so I just assume it'll be fine with the one. And check to all but allow cotton, which is what it's already got in it. And yeah, we're not gonna sell, but they can wash there either way. I think only 5 can wash there a day, so there's maybe an argument that we need more bathing facilities, but I don't necessarily know how frequently they need to bathe. If it's every day, or if it's less frequent than that. If it's less frequent than that, it's like every 4 days, and we've got enough bathing facilities for the existing pop, at least. Today was the... tomorrow. Got my day screwed up. You gotta read, not just assume the top is the next day. Okay, day's about to end. Basically full in that storage, okay. Not the right way around. Surprised that one is blocking that one, but it is apparently. Okay. You can sneak a little bit of small storage around the place so that we got places for things to go. Now that the main storage is full. In the day, so people eat some food. Still got complaints about dirty fur, so apparently no one went and washed. Or, well, it's 17, so maybe people did wash and we just didn't wash enough. Oh, yeah, so we got times 10. Okay, so 10 people were able to wash there. That just wasn't enough to clean people up all the way. Not sure if you picked up the sounds from my granddad's game. Okay. Let's go one more day. Welcome our new Whiskers in and pay the taxes. Okay, here comes the tax ship. So for the moment, we're not doing anything with copper or cotton. Let's ship the cotton. Because we're growing that, and that's a renewable resource as a side effect. We're also technically making berries, so if it's... Yeah, there we go. Or would that make sense to do fish? Oh, the trinkets as well. Some trinkets. There we go. Okay, here's our Whisker ship. Guys, leave about others. Sometimes yes, ask rude questions. Okay. Works very hard. Stores is fine as long as you put them one per house. Does not get offended at rude comments. Okay, so Swift is good otherwise. Don't necessarily need more miners. Or... No, the fishing's fish. Okay. Swift Diligence, we definitely want those two. Snores isn't really a problem, so we can take that. Got an achievement for getting a certain number of people. I think we'll leave the Nosy Pessimist out and the Heavy Eater. Pick the 3. Which does mean we need 2 more houses. 2 more housing worth of houses. Doesn't necessarily need to be 2 houses. And we got a gift supplies. Fuel additives we're really not that interested about. I think we're gonna go for the reroll here. That's a little bit better. We got a plank abode. So this is the plank upgrade, I think, to our existing house. Then we got the slide. We don't have the copper for the slide, so we might not take the slide right now. Because we don't have the ability to make the copper. We can, of course, accept copper. Definitely take the plank boat. I think we'll take the old rags as well. Number of people have been complaining about lack of clothing. Anyway, we don't currently have enough to do tax, so we're not going to complete that quest. We're going to give that a little bit of time. So we actually have some taxes for it to count against. They did add the ability to upgrade existing houses. So we can upgrade the log cabins to the plank abode without having to destroy them, rebuild them. And we had spare house for one, so that's good. Yeah, I think we'll go around and start doing housing upgrades once that one's done. Unless there's certain industries or stuff I want to build. Not, what's our 4 builders? You have a farmer, 2 farmers. Of course, I probably want to put the farmer, yeah, we probably want to put the farmers out here, actually. So let's not get another farm going right away. Didn't I have a farmer that was an apprentice? Nope, that was the opposite of what I wanted to do. Oh, that is what I want to do. Oh, no, there's no... So we have apprentices that just aren't farmers, so we've put a miner there because we don't need the apprentice and the miner, so we get the bonus from the apprentice working there. Okay, so let's start getting some... Actually, wait until the end of the day. Not sure if, while the house is being constructed, if it counts as a house for the person living in it. Our duck ship's about to depart, that's fine, we want it to leave. You've got wood in you. I'd rather you just had the berries. Although it's fine if there's a couple of random things in the thing. Oh, we've got a supply ship apparently arriving. Bunch of machinery, some tea, and some clothes would not be too bad. And then that's given us a big tax.
You have been
debt,
entrusted by your fellow.
Normally can see what my taxes are. We'll wait until the end of the day, and we can get the update at the end of the day, and we'll probably apply. The line must go up against the existing taxes at that point. And yeah, we have enough housing that everyone can be housed. Last guy's running over to his house, and everyone gets to sleep inside today. And we do still have things that people aren't happy about. Apparently not enough clothing. The food's too bland for some people. Not everyone's managed to get around to taking a bath yet. Some people are eating at the warehouse. Oh, and there's a couple people who want to be, I think, alone. Oh no, they want better housing, but they're fine being alone. I have someone that's... I have a snore in the wrong house, but that's, I think, fine for the moment. Start a new day. We got a pretty big upcoming tax bill, so we'll go ahead and the line
You have
must
been
go up.
entrusted by your fellow Whiskers
Tax
to lead.
bill. And looking at the time, I think the beginning of day 11 here is a good place to put a part break in. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll have another part up tomorrow. The city is growing pretty quickly. We're up to 23 people, only about an hour and a half into the run. If you're watching on Twitch, this is going to be the midstream tea break. We're going to make a new cup of tea. So this will be a little bit longer break than normal. And then we'll be back to playing. So until the next part, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. And bye for now.